Hello, everyone. This is Moj from mojrazmi.com. So, you know, I continuously run into people who tell me how lucky I am to get to do what I like to do, to basically live my life the way I want to live it. And at some point, that compliment during some of the conversations shifts to a little bit of a, mm, to be honest with you, I feel like people, especially people who are very close to me, they try to make me feel guilty. They try to make me feel like something is wrong or something is selfish about me doing what I truly love. And basically it's like the norm that I should be suffering, that I should be doing things that I don't want to, and I need to have certain standards as far as my job title and something along the education I have had, and perhaps make certain amount of money, have a certain prestige in whatever and whatever and whatever. So if you know me, I know most people who get to see these things are people who know me, but there are people who don't know me. But if you know me, you know that, especially if you know me from childhood, I always had the tendency to do what it is that I want to do. I always had, my mom would go berserk because I wouldn't wear certain things. I wouldn't act certain ways. And I was a good kid, don't get me. But I tended to do what was right for me and what felt right for me. And then when I looked up to the adults in my life, my grandma was like that. She was such a awesome being, and I was so validated around her, and she always gave me the permission to be me. But life circumstances, you end up doing things that it's dictated to you. You end up living your life for some time. If you're lucky, just for some time. If not, you could go forever and ever until whenever it's ended. But I was through that path too. I did things that was expected out of me. Not that I was forced to do it, but I put that pressure on myself. I put that obligation on myself. And I think, there were some shifts in my life that happened about 22 years ago, that a seed was planted. And I started realizing that this life of prestige or luxury, or being somebody in the technology and so on and so forth, it is really cool. It is really challenging. It really intrigues me, but it's not truly me. It took me 7 years to make a shift. 7 darn years to make a shift. And then it took me a few more years that to basically start realizing my own potentials. The cool thing is, as soon as I made that shift, 7 years, it took me 7 years, but as soon as I made that shift, everything that fell into my lap was organically in the direction that totally was in alignment with who I am and what I'm about. So I stopped working. My technical kick-ass job. However, I never stopped working. I even worked harder ever since. Running my house, running my family, taking care of my kids, but I still worked really hard. There were days that I would do my work from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Like, I would set time aside, 4 hours, 10 to 2, religiously get some work done, creating my own website, doing whatever. I would create things out of nothing. And I was super happy. I was super happy. Of course, there were some trade-offs, but it didn't faze me. It fazed people around me. It fazed people who know me, people who were like, what's up with you? Why are you making those changes? I did lose some friends, some really dear friends, but that's what happens when you become who you truly want, or when you do something that is so different. Those things happen. You're gonna have people who are gonna drop off from your space. So, I mean, I'm still a little bit get emotional about some of that, but to me is c'est la vie. It happens, and I need to do me. I need to do what works for me, and I need to be authentic to who am I and what I'm all about. So again, as soon as I made that choice that this is what I'm gonna do, the last 14, 15 years, things have been organically evolving for me. Everything that I do, everything that I'm about, has organically happened, and things just get created, things just show up. Again, it's not that they just, it just looks like they're just falling into my lap, but the backbone is there, the work, the dedication, the mindset, the law of attraction, all of that is there. So I just wanted to communicate that, because a lot of people who know me on the surface, maybe socially, maybe through a friend of a friend, or they just, they don't even know that, what I was doing before, or they just see what I'm doing now. They think that, things are easy for me. They think that, I'm just like such privileged person. I am privileged because I found who I am. I am privileged because I know what the heck I'm doing. I am privileged because I am doing what serves me, what serves my family, my immediate family, my parents, and everybody who I truly love. Even though there are people who are very close to me and they don't think I'm, in the right mind, but I'm supporting them too. And I just want to let you know that, even though things look very organic, things looks, they are organic and they look easy. They're not easy. They're not easy, but they are easy for me because that's what I truly want. I do work 10, 12-hour days. I do, when I'm not even working, I still am responding to posts on Facebook, on social media, on Twitter. I Periscope. I get on different platforms and do different things. I make videos. I change my website. I do work. But the thing is that the work is not something that I feel like work. It is hard work, but not to me, because it's so in alignment with who I am and what I want to do. I hope that, this intrigues something in you. I hope this intrigues something with you, that no matter what goes on outside, within you, you need to figure out what it is that works for you, and that will be in line with who you are and who you serve and what your life is about. I am pretty sure there are ways that, it could be a win-win situation. Thank you so much for watching this. Send me some love. Thank you. Bye.